You know the streets talk, fam.
Thank y'all for joining us. We are here right now at the Canna Boy Podcast. Thank y'all for joining today. I am here with a guest that, you know, a lot of you guys really need to be on the lookout for. And I don't want to ruin any intro by doing it myself. So I'm going to let my brother introduce himself and just tell everybody what it is that you do.
What's up with it, man? This JMoody, what it do? I go by Joshua D. Moody on the internet, or that's my government. I done gave him my whole government.
Oh, man. It's okay. We are bleak now.
You good. So, yeah, man, I'm a God-fearing man. I try to have good godly principles in my life, even though sometimes we fall short. I'm married. I got 4 children. So I'm a filmmaker. That's my main passion.
Okay, wait. We gotta unpack some of this. You just hit us with a trifecta. You know what I'm saying? You just hit us with a trifecta, man. Let's unpack some of that. You are married.
I'm married.
You are a married man, a godly man. You do have children as well. You have 4 of them.
Me and my wife got 4 children together.
All right. And you produce film.
Yes, sir.
You're in the film industry.
Yes, sir.
Man, it sounds like you got a lot going on, brother.
Yeah, man. Like I say, you know, every now and then I be on 2K too much. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then, you know, I'm not perfect. We backslide at times, but like that scripture say, joy cometh in the morning.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? So,
for sure.
And also, you know, I got my real estate license. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with a brokerage right now.
Okay.
I got my Class A CDL. So I've driven trucks for Frozen Food Express, Raider Express, FedEx. Doing auction time, I flip cars. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, let's go.
Yeah, man.
You get a house and a car.
Yeah.
Get them
out.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I wish I had.
You might need to put that package together.
Nah, for real, man. And then when God blessed me with the opportunity, I'm working on TV shows. I'm a teamster, so like whenever a TV show come around and I have the opportunity to drive on it, I drive like a box truck or an 18-wheeler carrying the set equipment around. And
a teamster? Is that like a certain position?
A teamster is a union. So it's a union full of truckers, you know. Or you could be working on a forklift, but it's basically one of the biggest unions out there that protects drivers or labor workers or whatever. But these bigger productions, they have to go through the union for their drivers. Just like you got IATSE, which is a union for like camera department, electrician department, and grip stuff like that. So they got unions that backs them. So like, let's say for a TV production try to have you working for 18 hours straight, what that union does, it protects you. Like, hey, you gotta feed these workers every 6 hours, and if you go past 6 hours, you're gonna go into what's called a meal penalty. So once you go in, so it basically keeps a good balance between the Paramount, the Lionsgates, the WBs, so they can't just be out here abusing, you know, workers.
And how long would you say you've been doing this now?
I started on Friday Night Lights, was my very first TV show.
Wait.
What?
How long you would? Friday Night Lights, like you played
Lights.
in Friday Night Lights, the TV show.
Yes, I started off as a background actor in Friday Night Lights.
Okay.
And then they ended up upgrading me in season 4 and season 5. But I would, and I know I'm probably skipping ahead, bro.
No,
I would advise anybody that's trying to get into acting, be a background talent. Get on set, get your feet wet. See the cameramen working, see the audio people with the boom mic, see the hair and makeup ladies, you know, last call, they rushing in to get the sweat off the forehead and make sure the lips not chapped. Get on set around other actors that's already doing it at a level that you want to do it at and watch them. Like, so yeah, that's how I ended up getting some speaking roles on Friday Night Light. I was a background football player.
Wow.
And then
how long did that last?
For about 2 years, because it was season 4 and season 5, and then from there, that just kind of segued into other shows. other shows like Queen of the South. Now, I didn't have no speaking part in Queen of the South, but I started working on the crew side as a production assistant.
Well, you dropping some names, boy.
Oh, yeah, Queen of the South. I worked on The Chosen. The Chosen is like the biggest.
They shooting it. Wait a minute. Somebody did tell me that they shooting Chosen in Texas.
Yeah, they shoot it in right now. They're at the Salvation Army in Midlothian. But they started out in Weatherford, just past Fort Worth. Season 1 and season 1 through 3, and then 3 they transitioned to Midlothian. That's the #1 Christian TV show in the world right now.
Bro, I was watching it while I was gone.
What you mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, cause down there they got where you got your tablets, you got your movies and all that, and that's one of the things you can watch, The Chosen, and you can go episode for episode. So, man, that's crazy to even know that I was watching something that's like so big and it's shot right here in the backyard.
Yep.
Not even 30, 40 miles away from here.
Yep, and it's some aspiring actors and actresses out there that just don't know how to break into the industry. Go to faith-based casting. And sign up. It's free. And
is that a website?
Yeah, faithbasedcasting.com or .org, one of them.
Okay.
And also Legacy Casting out of Texas. That's free too. And they cast for speaking roles and they cast for non-speaking roles on there. And get on set, man. They pay you. They feed you. Hey, and the food be good too, bro. They gonna have chicken, seafood. They gonna have different flavors for all types of, so yeah, man.
Man, well, this brings me kind of into the next row of questions that we like to do here on the show. We do something called Back in the Day. And on this segment of Back in the Day, we're just going to have you to just, we're going to say a few different categories and you just shoot a few that was your favorite back in the day when you was growing up.
Let's shoot. Let's go.
Let's shoot. All right.
T. Lee.
Hello. All right. Your favorite cereal growing up?
I'm going to say Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I mean, I used to like Captain Crunch, but the older you get, it get too sugary with all the berries. So I'm going to go with that Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I ain't going to lie, though. It messed me up when I found out what they were putting in them joints.
Oh, in life, I'm sure there's plenty of junk that we don't need for our bodies.
Man.
Cereal, period, got a whole bunch of sugar in it.
I ain't gonna lie. For the longest growing up, cereal, when I just get to like that second, third bowl, the top of my mouth be toe up.
The second and third bowl. Well, you weren't playing no game.
Hey, when you getting in there,
hey, you the type that eat noodles in that big ass tuna fish bowl. You ain't have no regular bowl. You had that Friday bowl.
Yeah, you get 2 packs, put them in there together, stop playing.
You know how to make a spread.
Oh, bro, man. I done made some of the best spreads in the world that you could probably even imagine.
What you put in there, Frito, for what you
man,
tell the people what you put in your spread.
I put like some beef crumble, right? I take some rice and set that rice to warm, but I put a bunch of cheese in it while it warm. You feel me? So that boy just kind of soak and sit over there. You know what I'm saying? At that moment, I'm gonna be over there cutting up all my meat selection. You feel me? All the sausages, making sure that the beef crumble warmed up because you gotta eat it hot.
Bet,
you feel me? I don't like cold food. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna do that, right? And what we gonna do over on the side is we gonna make like our top layer. Okay. So that's where you gonna crunch up different type of chips, different type of crackers. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get your drizzles ready, like your ranch, your cheese, your hot sauce. You feel me? And all of this is gonna become like a perfect like combination inside of there. Once you bring that rice out, join that together like it's a jambalaya.
We at Chipotle. You got it. Yes, sir. So let me ask you this.
Hey.
After eating all of that, do it make your stomach hurt?
No. I feel like after so long, your stomach kind of just gets set because what you will eat down at Chow and you will see in that kitchen, it'll kind of like get you ready for what you gonna eat.
I got you.
So after eating that for so long, because you didn't have the money to go down to the store to go grab, you like, oh, when I can grab me and make me, oh, it's gonna be amazing.
So, bro, my brother, he's still incarcerated. He's been incarcerated for like 18 years.
Man.
When me and my mom go see my brother, man, bro. First of all, we know we ain't coming with less than $15, $20 worth of change.
Worth of quarters, for sure.
So when we go, fam,
for sure,
he can go through 3 honey buns, 2 Snickers,
quick,
5 sodas, 2 bags of chips, and we just be looking at him like, and he be looking back at us like, I don't get this back. This is my time to really like indulge.
Like,
but bro, I would literally be sick to my stomach, bro. Just the amount of food and junk food that he eat on the visits. And he a small guy. I don't see how he be doing it, but
man, you gotta think, bro. Like in there, when you get that little glimpse or that little light where you even come out to see your people, it give you like a high. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing that used to mess with me when I would come out, boom, come to visit. Okay, we do our little time, boom. Whether it's an hour and a half or like you got the long boy, where you know we could spend some
2
time
contact.
You feel me? So once you get there, it's like a high. So it's like, ooh, what they got over there? So it's like I want that.
You like a kid at the candy
what?
store. You like a kid at
they
the
don't have
park.
this on commissary, and this is what everybody comes back to the dorm and talks about when they come from visit. So I want the same.
Wow.
You feel me? So that's how they mind frame be. And just think about the dudes that's like in the feds and stuff like that, where they can go get them pizza or they got a whole cafeteria over there and they can buy certain food. So it's like you are going to really indulge when you get a chance to get those times. But I'm not going to cap like it's not dudes in there eating free world food. Yeah, I'm not going to high side like it's not somebody right now.
Oh,
in they cell with
can only imagine some CEO done
you
brought a plate from home. You know what I'm saying?
No, for that too.
Yeah,
that too.
Hey, slide me this. You know,
man. And then the thing about in there, you got to think about this as well. And I know we kind of sliding to a certain different topic.
I love this prison talk, bro. That's what my movie was about.
For real, bro. And this is what a lot of people don't understand about it. It's another world, like, and it's an actual world of where stuff is going on, economy is going on, politicking is going on. It's a lot of different stuff going on in one spot. So when you get caught up in all that of the selling of drugs or holding of cell phones or, you know what I'm saying, just different things.
Houston niggas versus Houston, Dallas, San Antonio.
Bro, you
Texas
know that's
Tango
That's
Blast.
all day.
Yeah.
That's all day. Because at the same time, y'all gonna ride together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you cool, but it's still gonna be that time where you like, nah, there's some Houston shit. You know what I'm saying? Or you like, hell nah, there's some Dallas shit.
What is it when Houston got... Bro, they really take this... Bro, I do not care about the Houston Texans or the Rockies are better than the Cowboys. I could care less, bro. They are really like... They're really like...
We're battling. You gotta be real with it, bro. It's a battle for the crown of Texas, bro. Because they feel like, okay, when people from out of town, right, and they be like, okay, when they going to Texas, when they say they going to the city, which city are they talking about? Are they talking about Dallas or are they talking about Houston? A lot of people like, nah, hell nah, they talking about Houston because we got way more people, this, that, and the third, that. And then people in Dallas be like, hell nah, Dallas is popping, we got the culture, we got this, that, and the third. So it kind of becomes a fight for who really popping they shit the hardest.
I feel like they are good for different reasons. Like Dallas, you know, you want to raise a family, you know what I'm saying, find you a good church home, find you a good job. Dallas got more of a good, more of a corporate feel. Of course, we got a blend of every, you know, race. And Houston, if you want to like have a good nightlife, if you want to party, they got a good hip hop culture. Now Dallas, with the new Dallas stuff, we starting to get a good hip hop culture. Well, now I don't even like the word hip hop, rap culture. Houston been having a good
A good run.
Yeah, for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But Houston, I do say they got better food than Dallas. But what I would say that Houston traffic is horrible.
Oh
bro.
my God.
Dallas is getting bad too. But Houston, the way they drive and they traffic out there, fam, it's bad, bro. And then they have a lot of water disasters and stuff like that. But
yeah, they catch more of that, which is why I be like Dallas. But you know, we're not gonna go there. But jumping back into it, cartoon growing up. What was your favorite cartoon growing up?
Man, I just remember my favorite characters. It was like Tasmanian Devil.
Oh yeah.
Not because I'm like, you know what I'm saying, not because I'm a devil or a bad person. But he didn't come around. It was the Tasmanian Devil and that Martian dude. Okay. He ain't never talk.
Yeah.
But he would just come around every so often. He was like an anomaly. So I would say Tasmanian Devil. But I got a lot of them, bro. I remember when my grandparents used to take me and my brother out of town to like at the hotel, and it never would come on till late at night. Beavis and Butthead.
Oh,
but hold on.
Man.
This the all-time one. Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yeah. I was just talking about that on the other day.
Hey.
I was just talking about that on the other day.
That went
Bro,
hard.
I think if they brought that back, it'll go 10 times harder with the artists and characters you could play off of them.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Put Kanye West in there against P. Diddy or P. Diddy against 50 Cent.
Yeah.
You know let me see Soulja Boy get his ass whooped by Chris Brown.
Facts. Hey, y'all might need to bring that back. You feel
They
me?
need to bring MTV.
Straight up.
I don't know the last time I done watched MTV, but if you bring Celebrity Deathmatch back, you will have a video.
Beavis and Butthead was hard too until they just went too far. Like once they started trying to do 3 and 4 and doing all that, it was washed out.
The original.
Yeah, the original joint.
And then I forgot Dragon Ball Z. I didn't watch a lot of it, but the stuff that I did watch, like I love how Vegeta just used to turn.
Yeah.
They used to go in Super Saiyan mode. That was pretty cool. But what about you, bro?
What, man, growing up, I ain't gonna lie, I was just talking about this the other day. I just remember a bunch of shows and I throw them out there. Do you remember Rocco's Modern Life?
Nah.
Wow, I'm old. Do you remember, what else we got? Do you remember Courage the Cowardly Dog? Damn, I'm showing my age. Okay.
He was in the cut.
Do you...
He
Damn, well, do you at least remember Doug or some shit? Like, you remember Doug?
I remember Gargoyles. Y'all remember
I remember Gargoyles. Okay, let me take you back.
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember,
in the dark, you can't be seen. Well, in the dark, they wanted to be seen, but when that light come
Peaky in the Brain.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I know you was on Peaky in the Brain. Okay. I throw one out there, you probably would be like, hell no, definitely don't. Pepper in.
Damn, her name sound familiar. I know it's something.
Yeah, I'll take you back with some retro. I will. I know you was on Recess though. I know you was on Recess.
Yeah, I like the Recess.
So yeah, bro, I'm telling you, that was me growing up, and that's why I really admire the art of writing, because like growing up, I watched a lot of shit. Like on Saturdays, Sundays, me and my brother still in the comforter on the couch growing up, watching a bunch of movies, whether it was like all the training, I mean not training, but the program with Omar Epps playing football.
Yeah, football,
It just was like all them old type movies that we was on back then.
I got a question for you, and I know you interviewing me, but I gotta ask it while it's on my mind. Give me 2 to 3 movies that heavily impacted you as a youth.
Impacted me?
Yes.
Ooh.
And that could be positively or negatively.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, New Jack City.
Ooh!
New Jack City impacted me.
Bro.
I didn't know none of that was going on. Especially at the time I was living.
Bro, Wesley, that's one of my favorite characters of all time. The way he played that role, fam.
Yeah.
It was like it was tailor-made. He embodied the New York kingpin.
Man,
bro.
he did.
And my brother's keeper.
Man, yes.
Yeah, bro. Yes, bro.
Man, he said, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, baby. He said, Green Akbar, the light-skinned brother from the bank. Man, but yeah, that's one. I'll say Any Given Sunday.
Oh, my ninja. Hey,
Any given Sunday.
My name
It's a game.
Willie
Beaming.
Beaming. I keep the ladies just screaming and all my fans. Yeah.
You feel? He made me feel like I could play quarterback. I really felt like at that time I was like, why not? He made it look so easy. Old dude, washed up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He the young,
he getting hurt.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And he come in, Michael Vick style.
Exactly.
You know, that's what we was on.
He had he had the receiver over here. Bill Bellamy had
Bill Bellamy,
over there.
Yeah.
But say, check out though. What you think about LT?
Man,
I'm worth $1 million.
Man, hey, be careful with this body for real.
Yeah.
But yes, bro. Second movie that definitely shaped my life was Any Given Sunday.
Same for me, fam.
Third.
Come on, lay it
This
on.
the last one. Third. And it kind of rolls into something I want to talk about with you as well. Try to make it real quick to even talk about that. The movies, and it's a category of movies. Mm-hmm. It was How to Be a Player, The Mac. And I want you to speak up when you see the trend of what I'm saying. How to Be a Player, The Mac. What's that pimp movie with Mac 10 in it?
I was just about to ask you got some pimping in your blood?
So yeah, all of these movies was a big impact on my life because it was more like, okay, showing a young black man that you can have a bunch of women and this is cool, you know what I'm saying, and you can get money out of them, and that really shaped me wrong early in life because seeing that warped my perception of what being a man was, because now I'm getting the money off a chick instead of going hard work like they showed you back in the day, working hard and bringing your money home, you know what I'm saying? So it came to growing up, what you used to do when you go to a party. What's the main thing you trying to come out the party with?
Oh, at least 2 or 3 chicks and they numbers. You see what I'm saying?
Thank you.
We used to have a competition of how many numbers you can get. Matter of fact, the wood. I wasn't even gonna say that, but the wood.
That is one of them. Yes,
bro.
So think about it. I want you to think about this, right? Because I had to talk to my wife about this same thing. Is because in our culture, growing up, it was taught to be a player. That it was not cool to have one chick. That if you had one chick, you was lame. So all these movies we watched was showing us that you needed to have multiple women, which in turns come out to multiple kids, which in turns come out. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, my junior year of high school, I had 6 girlfriends. Not at the same time, but throughout that duration of
and he counted them.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Say, me and my partner, hey, we used to, hey, you at 28? I'm at 24. I gotta catch up.
Man.
Oh, you at the next year, freshman here in college.
Dictionary.
You at 32 now? Damn. I'm at 29. I gotta catch up. Yeah, we used to compete about how many bodies. You know
That's what's. And so you see where I'm going with this, bro. There was a certain time frame of where it was a flood of movies to show a young black man that this is cool.
That's the image.
This is what you want to be. Either you want to play them and have a bunch of them, or you want to have a bunch of them, they all know about each other, and you taking their money from them and beating them.
You can even go all the way back to Friday when they talking about, hey, Miss Parker, she bending over while she watering the lawn, but her how did they make the husband look? Like a squirrel.
Oh, wow.
Wait, no, was her husband was the midget though, right?
A midget.
It was the midget.
And the pastor came over.
Dude with the scarf. So we looking at all them and we like her wife, you know what I'm saying? His wife flirting with the dudes across the street, and he having to. So you might as well just be single and mingle versus like.
Because it's diminishing the value of a marriage in a black neighborhood.
Yeah.
Which as well has been done in other forms by things like welfare and things like that, where
Section
the
8
father
housing
cannot stay in the house.
You better not have a man over there. If I catch a man over there, you losing this Section 8.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
So wait, two different narratives being played at the same time. The welfare narrative, don't keep the man in the house, which was a thing that was even, I think that was even a very important thing, like in the 70s.
Well, they knew if they took the black man out of the home, they can break everything else was gonna like start to break down after that. If they can get the black woman dependent on the government assistance, it's gonna make them feel more and more like they don't need a man. But they knew that our presence is so valued because discipline in the home. Where's the, you know what I'm saying? That's why boys out there running rapid, you know what I'm saying? Turning to drugs, turning to certain things, because one thing for certain, bro, even if a father don't have his finances together, he gonna still have them children in line. They ain't gonna run over the daddy like that.
Yeah.
Cause I can already look at you and tell, bro, you can look at your son or your daughter and you can have a certain serious look on your face to where you tell them one time, maybe twice if you got that one kid that'll test you. You tell them one or two times, they gonna do the right thing, sit down somewhere. Let the mama try to do that. The mama have to call them 4, 5, 6 times before they respond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, y'all listen to y'all daddy when he say so. Because that's just nature, bro. People know, like, the man, we naturally supposed to be leaders of the house. So if they take us out the home, and then, bro, it's a whole systematic approach about it. We can have a whole interview just strictly based off of that. But let me share with you just 2 movies that impacted me.
Okay.
First one, I'm gonna say one that gave me nightmares.
Whoa.
My mom and my dad was downstairs watching this movie called Rosewood.
Wow. And it's crazy you even say that while train is... Go ahead, bro.
Oh, yeah, I heard
Go
that
ahead.
train. Same,
Go
bro.
ahead.
I had came downstairs, bro, and
Wow.
I seen them put this old black woman in the casket, and I seen them burning this house on fire, and I seen these hood. And I'm just, bro, I'm stuck, and I'm on the stairwell watching, and I'm like, what my dad and my mama looking at? Then I seen Ving Rhames hiding from these dudes and shooting it. Bro, I went back upstairs. When I went to sleep, bro, I had nightmares about that movie, bro. Then I seen this old black dude get buried in the... He had to dig his own grave, and they buried him, and these children inside the church hiding.
Man.
That movie
I
right
remember that
there.
movie. Yeah, I remember.
I remember Ving Rhames hanging from that rope. He was hanging from that rope, fighting for his life.
Man.
And that was one movie, bro. I'm like, I'm appreciative that they made it. But when I seen it as a like 9-year-old, 9, 10, bro, when I say that, it affected
Okay.
me.
Ooh, so take it. Ooh, I like that you even
Y'all
went
go
there.
watch Rosewood if y'all ain't watched Rosewood.
But Pete, with him even going there, right? Now as a director, now I want you to look through your lenses of the director lens of what a person even felt watching that at that time, shooting that type of movie, right? Because you knowing what the temperature, what the atmosphere is, you know what's going on. You even know at that time maybe Jim Crow laws was still even relevant here in Texas. Because Marshall, Texas is one of the last ones to even get rid of the Jim Crow laws. So knowing all of that while they're shooting this, now putting on your director lenses, how would you even go about that?
So, by impacting me that way as a child, now since I'm older now and I've directed and been on sets, I appreciate what that director did. Because you can't sugarcoat nothing. You have to tell it in its whole truth. Because if you sugarcoat it and don't tell it in its truth, then it won't. Then the message won't come across as strong and as clear. Because this is stuff that our people actually went through. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like the movie Amistad, because they show how slaves was brought over on them ships, chained up. A lot of people, bro, like 1.8 million Africans died on the transport, not with the Amistad, but just in general, when they was bringing Africans to different homelands and stuff like that. Bro, 1.8 million Africans passed away. And that's not when they got to the States or wherever. That was just in transition. That was some dying from malnutrition, dying from bleeding out, dying from jumping over I can't take this. I'd rather die. I'd rather drown and not have to live a life like this. Dying from a mother having to see they newborn being separated, seeing they 14-year-old son going to a whole nother family, knowing they gonna have him out there in the fields all day long. So now from a director, not even just a director, just an older human being, bro, I think that you gotta tell these stories and you gotta show the bad, even regardless of how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? That's like Passion of the Christ not showing Jesus getting whipped. Well, they show him get whipped, but you don't really see that much blood. You see like a couple of show the crucifixion, show it bloody, show it, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what's gonna make people really be like, man, like somebody really had to go through this. So yeah, that's how I look at it now, bro. Whatever story that I tell, man, and hopefully we can work on some projects in the future, bro, like where I come shoot a scene at Texas Organix, or you be an actor in a role in the movie,
for sure,
or whatever, bro, assistant director, whatever. Us three, bro, we work on some stuff together, but we gotta tell it in its whole truth and nothing but the truth, and don't sugarcoat nothing. That's real. You know what I mean? So
I like that. What was your growing up? What was your favorite artist? Who was your favorite artist growing up?
Rapper or actor? Would you say?
Well, rapper, singer, just somebody who did music, musician.
Can I give you a quick top 5 right quick?
Yeah, give me your top 5.
So
Dylan.
Hell nah. None of them. I'm gonna go with Tupac number 1. Okay. And you asked artists. The reason why I got Tupac number 1 because he was just as good an actor as he was a rapper.
This is true.
Bro, Juice, all the Poetic Justice, all the movies he was in, and he did all that before the age of 24. Or by 24. California love, bro. From just the rapping to the acting in his movies, and he had an aura about him to where like his legends every Mother's Day. Dear Mama, you still hear about Tupac, not just in the United States, but all over the world. So he would be number 1.
Okay.
And then I guess I'm gonna do a top 5 rappers, then I'm gonna do like artists. Okay. Just rappers, right. I'm gonna put Lil Wayne at 2.
All right.
The reason why I go Lil Wayne, and I ain't talking about like business impact or like acting. I'm just talking about like just straight, you know what I'm saying, Carter 3, the Fireman.
Yeah, straight
like
out
just,
for his
just straight rapping. I'm gonna put Wayne at 2.
Okay.
And then, bro, people not gonna like this. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't listen to Jay-Z like that growing up.
I didn't either.
I just
I'm
did.
from the South.
You feel me? I mean, I was on some Boosie and Webby and some.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But if we just gonna say rappers, I'm gonna say just because he business acumen and just like where he, I guess where he come, the billions or whatever, I would put Jay-Z at 3, not off his rap, but just off of like
where he came from,
yeah,
what he
and
did.
his businesses and all of that.
Okay.
Number 4, I gotta go Snoop Dogg. Reason why I go Snoop Dogg, because he is a global icon.
Everywhere,
fam.
Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you think about his rap, bro, Snoop Dogg is like, he don't even got to rap no more.
No.
He can just sports
sell candles.
Say, fam.
You hear me? Bro done got to the point where it doesn't even matter anymore.
Commentating at the Olympics. You see what I'm saying?
No, that's just
all type of side hustle.
You feel me?
Number 5, bro, you can go so many different ways for me, you know. Number 5, I'm gonna say my honorable mention before 5. I'm gonna go 50 Cent and Ice Cube just because I like their movies. I love, 50 Cent with his Power, Ice Cube with his Straight Outta Comptons, his Fridays. Like, you talking about some rappers that really know how to make some good quality work.
Yeah.
Ice Cube and 50 Cent, they come out with some dope stuff. But just from a rapping standpoint, I'm gonna have to go Future or Boosie at 5, and that's tough. I'm gonna give it to Boosie though, but Future.
Would you?
Future is.
I'm gonna say Future ain't hit the brakes yet, for real.
Yeah.
I feel like Future still has more that he can do. I really haven't heard much of Boosie music in the last 4 years, maybe 5. But Future just for some reason just keep them coming.
He had a streak, fam.
Like, man. Like he just got too much he can do.
Got it.
He just got too much he can do. Okay, so I do want to dive into a few more questions. I mean, to some actual questions on this part, so we can just get everybody to understand a little bit more about you and what you do. Tell us about the first 5 years of you growing up. What was that like?
First 5 years of me growing up, man, I stayed off of Buford Street, man, over there, kind of close to UNT of Dallas, kind of close to Singing Hills.
Yeah, I'm about to say Singing Hills.
Y'all remember Rainbow Deli? Bro, I used to go to Rainbow Deli.
Yeah.
Buy them firebombs, the little thing you smack on the floor. But yeah, used to let Mr. Ned cut my hair, old man, off in that barbershop. Catfish Connection. Bro, used to go up in Catfish Connection.
Yeah.
That's where I grew
right
up
there,
at.
where in the cut where we at.
That's where I grew up at, man.
Okay.
And used to go down there to that park. I never would forget. I had a fight with this boy named Steve, Big Steve, Steven Williams. And he was big, you know what I'm saying? Big chunky kid. Yeah. Steve-O, he went to yeah. And he got the best of him in the fight, but I didn't back down. You know what I'm saying? He was a little big fat chunky kid. And I remember Lil Ricky. His name was Lil Ricky. He had a big brother named Dino. Dwayne Brown.
I remember Dino.
And Damon and all them.
Yeah.
Lil Ricky came in there. Lil Ricky, man, they thought he was a midget. He came in there. And pieced Steve up or whatever, but after that, everybody was cool. That's the thing about childhood, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I got that in my movie. It's like, me and you fight when we kids, the next day we gonna mess around.
Be the coolest thing. Nah, that was it growing up.
It's like you earn each other respect.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I remember from my childhood.
I wonder, do kids still even do that nowadays?
Over the video. Hey, they fight in party chat.
You suck!
You garbage. That's how they fight now.
Did you have any sports ambitions? Any hoop dreams? Did you want to play any sports growing up?
Oh, man. Basketball was my number one. I say, bro. Hot Sauce and one mixtape.
Stop playing. I had every volume.
Hey, I'm in that thing.
I couldn't hoop. You hear me? I couldn't hoop. But yeah, I was watching them.
Same, bro.
All the little put it in your shirt and
oh yeah.
Professor. I was watching it the other day, bro. I was like, bro, this was before its time.
It was, bro.
This
going on tours, bro, all across the country, bro. Half man, half a man.
Do you know how much money they would actually make now
with social media, bro? And then they still had their brand and their shoes, bro. They ain't got so big. They was selling. They got and1 draws in Walmart.
They do.
I be copying and1 draws.
They got the basketball show. I got like 3 pair of them for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
So okay, you said you wanted to hoop. Okay.
Yeah. And then eventually, once I found out that I wasn't going, so at Will, I had went up there, bro, for football, and I was in the 8th grade, and it was like the weekend before the school year started. Brock Keefe was up there.
I remember Brock Keefe.
Juju, all them. Charles. So they left, and I was waiting on my dad to come pick me up. And Atwell had this goal that was bent down. It was like, it wasn't quite 10 feet. It was like 8.5, 9 to be real with you.
Yeah.
So I was sitting outside the gym, and you know what I'm saying, I'm finna go into the 8th grade. And I'm like, I don't know if I was going to the 7th. I think I was going to the 8th. I wonder if I could touch that rim. So I get up, I run, I jump, I grab the rim, but I just get it by my fingertips. And my feet swing forward. And so I'm starting to fall, and I catch my fall, and blah! I land right on both of my wrists. Broke both of them at the same time. So I'm in a state of shock. Like my wrist looked like some some tennis balls, right? So I'm like, damn, my daddy finna come up here and pick me up. How I'm gonna make it to the car? Cause like the basketball goal was like a little far ways from like where he was gonna pick me up at. So this boy named Leon Lewis, he walked by me, and I said, say, bro, hey, you think you can help me up, dog? I think I broke both of my wrists. He said, JMoody, you ain't finna get me with this shit, dog. Stop playing. And kept on walking. He thought I was BSing him, so he kept on walking. So, bro, I literally had to bag myself up to a wall. I had to scoop myself up to a wall, get myself up, walk over there to the parking lot, and my dad is sitting in the driver's seat, and he like get in. Then I raised my arm up in the window, and he like, use your other hand, get in. I raised my other one up in the window. He got out the truck, came around to my side, opened up the door. I couldn't even get in the car by myself, bro. I didn't have nothing to hold on, so I'm in there. So we in the car, and he called his daddy. He called my granddaddy. He like, yeah, Josh done came his first day of football practice and I already broke his wrist. Bro, you talking about I was hurt. Bro, I was, not only was I hurt physically, but that crushed me mentally. We go up to Redbird, like little station or whatever, the next across street from the Fiesta, and we go in there. It's like a little Redbird emergency center.
Yeah.
So we go in there. They like, oh, we sorry, we don't treat stuff like that. Y'all gonna have to go to the hospital. So I gotta get back in the car again. He take me up here to Methodist or Charles. Yeah, he take me to Charles. We go in there, bro. People's in wheelchairs and all that, bro. So I had to wait on them first. I managed to put these two little benches together, bro, and I just laid over the bench, bro, and I just let my arms hang, bro. And they finally gurneyed me back there, dog. And so that was like one of the. But
no, so you didn't play no more sports after this?
Nah, I went to Card and played after that, but I didn't play. Oh, no more basketball after that. My shot was off.
Oh,
when my bones,
your wrist was broke for real.
Yeah, so the good thing about me breaking my wrist at 12, your bones actually grow back. When you break your bones early in life, when they grow back stronger. But when I started to shoot a basketball, bro, my shot was so off. So when I went to Carter, like, I was just football was I was just better at football than I was basketball. Cause when I broke my wrist, it just threw my whole shot off.
That makes sense. Who was your biggest inspiration growing up?
It would be my older brother and my grandmother.
And why is that?
My older brother, because he taught me what not to do. He got in so much trouble, bro. I remember Christmases, bro, where we would only get like 2 presents each because my parents had to spend so much money getting him out of court, bailing him out. And like he one of my biggest inspirations by default because I had the privilege to be the younger sibling. And when you the younger sibling,
you learn what not to do.
Bro, he got his car when he was like just getting out the 10th grade, going into the 11th grade. He had him a job at Bronze. He was working at 14. So my parents was like, okay, you got your job. We'll go ahead and help you get your car. Bro, messed that up. You know, tickets, getting caught smoking weed in the hood, you know, having accidents. So with me, they like, nah, you ain't gonna get your car when you a junior in high school. You gonna have to wait till you 17. So I'm having to suffer the consequences that my brother, because of my brother. I'm like, but I'm me though. I'm not my brother. I'm my own person. Josh, we don't care. We done made that mistake once. We ain't doing it again. You know what I'm saying? But then now, since like just seeing my brother life and everything that he had to go through and what he done missed out on, bro, I was able to learn. And even when he at first went to the pen and I was like 17, 18 or whatever, I had some family members like that was telling me like, you know, you gonna end up doing the same thing. You know, you gonna end up being just like your brother. So that ended up motivating me to prove them wrong, to stay out of trouble, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I made a prison movie, because I got tired of seeing my childhood best friend, his brother, my brother, people my uncle, bro, people close to me, like, get locked up, bro, and, like, you know, people are like, watch a movie. Everybody might not go to church, but they'll sit down and watch a movie. So I'm like, what's something that I can do or make that, you know, persuade a person? Because when you young, bro, you really be feeling like you invincible, bro. Like, that ain't gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
You know, he got caught. I remember one time, bro, and I don't care, because this is not this is not my lifestyle no more. But I'll just say like this: we was in some condos in North Dallas, skimming in the deal. It was a dice game, right? So I'm in there shooting dice or whatever, and it was just like the Holy Spirit just told me it's time to go, bro. I left. 5 minutes later, I get a call from Earl. I get a call. He said, "Hey, bro, the law just ran up in the spot, bro. Say, bro, come pick me up. Woot, woot, woot. They got black. They got so-and-so. They got so-and-so." I'm thinking he lying. Because I literally just left, bro. So I'm thinking he capping. Bro, I go pick him up. He got scars around his wrist. I broke up at them hole. They tried to put me in handcuffs. I got away. Bro, I thought he would play. And he had just... Like the Lord told me to leave, bro, and I easily could have messed up my future because I was right there with everybody else, and like 2 dudes and a chick got arrested, and then there was other situations that happened like that where like the Lord blessed me to just like be lucky enough to not even be in that environment when it was going on, but I easily could have, you know what I'm saying, got caught in some of the same situations. So like, yeah, man.
Nah, that makes sense because I'll say this before I even go to the next question. There are situations that we are so stuck in that we need God to pull us out of because we so stubborn to pull ourselves out of it. But there's a certain type of grace that's out there that don't care what you in, it's gonna pull you out without you even want to be pulled out. And there was that call of someone just giving you that thought to leave.
Man, for real, man.
In the next 5 minutes, all these things occurred.
The prayers of the righteous avail it much, bro. I know I got a praying grandmama. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
I know I got some prayer warriors for me, bro, because some of the stuff that I have avoided, bro, I just believe that God just had favor on my life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point I was, you know, like some people, like my brother used to always say, he like, y'all say I'm a thug, y'all say I'm gonna be this and that. Oh, all right, well I'm gonna be a thug, because like he would hear certain things and he was like, you know, well he had just got to the point where he was like, well, F it. You know what I'm saying? This how y'all look at me, or this how y'all think I am. Then he just, as the youngsters nowadays say, crash out.
Yeah, now
you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So sometimes, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I was gonna crash out, but I was definitely doing things that I shouldn't have been doing, and it was by God's grace that I didn't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for
and
sure.
So just looking back on my youth, it's just like, man, why would I go back, or even why would I not motivate a youngster to be like, hey, bro, let me tell you like this, like, look, you gotta be lucky 365 days out of the year. That cop or that law, he only gotta be lucky one day. All it takes is him one day. You know what I'm saying? One time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I got a couple more questions for you before we even let you up out of here. As far as for the film that you did for My Brothers, did you write that, or did you wrote all that by yourself?
I wrote it. I did have a white guy to LA. First I went through a company called Buffalo 8. They made me a schedule together, and they told me my movie, after going through my script, they did a script breakdown, and they told me that it was gonna cost $1.8 million to make my movie. Yes, bro. And then they try to, like, they want to check your credit. They want to see, like, if you can get approved for all this type of... It's a business, bro. They trying to make money, right? Mm-hmm. And I said, man, nah, ain't no way I need that much to make this movie. So then they revised it. I'm like, they had stuff in there, like, paying the director $35,000. I say, I am the director. You don't got to pay me $35,000. Like, and then they would have, like, script supervisor making $10,000 and all these... just unnecessary costs.
Boy.
So they revised it, and it went down to $1.2 million. And I'm like, then after that, I stopped using them. So I had called another contact, and we wrote the script. Now, the ideas and the characters are me, but at the time, I didn't even know how to, like, put it in a movie format. So
Okay.
I say all that, like, don't let nothing stop you. Like, you might not know how to write a movie script and put it in format. Put it in your journal, or put it in your composition book, or put it in a regular notepad. There's always somebody out there that you can find that can help you put it into script format.
For sure.
Write the story first. That's the main thing. Don't worry about the logistics of whether it need to be exterior, interior, day, night, action line, character name, dialogue. All that stuff will come. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I wrote all the characters out in the story out in the composition book, and then I got in touch with somebody who could put it in script format for me, and we did it together. And so yeah, man, we wrote it, and
man, that's hard. I mean, still the foundation of it was your initiation, your writing. Of course, when you bring other people into it, just so you have the professional version and all of that. So that's still hard, though. Do you have any new projects or anything coming that you want to tell everybody about?
So I wanna make stuff that's meaningful. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen a Kevin Hart or Will Ferrell movie, and it's like, you might get a he, a ha. You get a couple of laughs, but it ain't really impact you.
Yeah.
Like how we was talking about
substance.
Yes. I don't have interest in making movies that's just like straight comedy or just straight. It don't really, there's nothing wrong with a comedy, but everything that I make, I wanted to have a message behind it. Mm. You know what I'm saying? And so right now I'm looking at like my lifelong journey. I wanted to come out of the book of Joshua. And I don't know if people know about the book of Joshua. He was a warrior in the Bible. And he brought a lot of people to the promised land, him and Caleb. But he actually did war tactics. You mind if I share with you one of his war tactics?
What's that?
So it was this city that they wanted to, they had to take over or whatever. And Joshua had like 500 men. So he split them up. 250 here. He took half of his men and told them to go around the city, behind the city. Then the other half of his men, they went into the city. And when these men saw Joshua men, they was like, "This all you got? Like, you only got this amount of people? We finna take y'all over." So Joshua instructed them to retreat. When they retreated, they went back to their homeland. But these men in this city chased them back to their homeland. When they chased them back to their homeland, the other 250 that Joshua had hiding behind the city, they came into the city. Because now these men done chased them all the way back to their territory. So they went in, took over the women and the children, had them working for them. They didn't kill them, but they had the women and children now working for them. But they burned all their possessions and all of that. Now Joshua got these men out their city on his territory. So now Joshua and his army of men done overtook these men, and I'm just like, wow, like that was really clever, bro. Like they retreated like they was scared, but what they was actually doing was
baiting them in.
Yeah, man, and I didn't know that the Bible had like I knew it had killing and stuff in it, but I didn't know that it had war strategies. You know what I'm saying? So, and then when you read more of the book of Joshua, it got some more war strategies in there, and so that's one, but I feel like my budget would have to be a little bit higher for that one. But in the meantime, man, I was thinking about, you know how I have a For My Brothers? I was thinking about doing the For My Sisters. Showing,
come on now.
Showing something that the women have to go through. For example, like, you know, say a young lady, you know, get taken advantage of, and she end up killing the dude, but it ended up sending her to prison because they said she could have just So now she in there, but while she's in there, she's pregnant. So now she having a baby while she incarcerated, and she only like 19. So she dealing with lifers that don't got nothing to lose, and she dealing with, you know, all the emotions that come with being pregnant. And when she had a baby, they shipped the baby off to a wife, to a family. So now she can't even be a mom to her own child. So now she's trying to get out to go reunite with her daughter. But she got all these forces, these temptations, whether it be dykes, whether it be gangs, whether it be violence, whether it be
the guards.
the male guards or women.
All
These four. So that was another idea that I was thinking about doing. And then another thing I wanted to do, I wanted to make a movie about the underground prostitution world. You know, like your Bassinets in Houston, your Harry Hines in Dallas, your Certain Streets in Phoenix. Now, we got some stuff that's kind of out, but I just wanted to shed my light on, like, those type of stories. So I want to make something, bro, that's impactful, bro. Like, that's my goal.
Man. Hey. That's inspiration for real, bro. I love the vision. A lot of people just do stuff to be doing it. So, man, I definitely applaud you on everything that you have done thus far.
Thank you.
And, you know, definitely extend our hand as much as we can to be a part of whatever movement that you have going on from this part.
Man, just invite me on this podcast today, bro. I appreciate it, bro, because, you know, depression is real. One day you can be down, and you know God has the ability to turn your situation. He can turn a nobody into a somebody.
Yeah.
But sometimes things can get hard. Like, you married, you got children, so you know, like, being the head of the house. Do your wife work?
Yeah, me and her are owners.
Oh, okay. So see, like, for me, my wife haven't worked. Like, this August will be 11 years me and my wife been married. Out of those 11 years, she's probably worked about 3 total. But we got 4 children.
Right.
And that don't mean that she don't help. She do more than she do more than I do around the house.
Work.
But it is. But at the same time, us as men, we know that we are the providers. We the providers, we the protectors, you know what I'm saying, the confidants. And when the job's not rolling in, when you feel like the finances ain't where they supposed to be or need to be, bro, it can be stressful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so just things like this, like, invite me on the Texas Organic podcast, wanting to hear about my story, wanting to know about you know, where I come from, or how I got to this, to be able to be a filmmaker. And, bro, this is therapy for me. It's inspiration, because it's a lot of talented people out there, but they don't have the platform to share their work.
Man, yeah, that's true.
And see, that's why people gotta stop shitting on Tubi. Because if it wasn't for Tubi, bro,
a lot of people wouldn't have a chance.
Come on, fam.
Man.
Netflix ain't just taking, I want my movie to be on Netflix, man. People don't understand. You gotta have an aggregator or an agent, or you either, like, you gotta have a name, bro. Like, they ain't taking just any and everybody, fam. So Tubi is a platform that done gave a lot of creators, bro, a lot of filmmakers, a lot of people the opportunity for where they work can be shown to a wide audience. And you know, thank God for social media. You know what I'm saying? It can be to your destruction, or it can be to your advantage.
Yeah.
And I see that y'all are using it to y'all advantage, bro. When I be watching your videos and you be pull up with the van in Deep Ellum, or, you know, when you do a video, bro, it's so creative, bro. And I want to give you your props and your flowers, because you have a creative mind, bro. Your social media content is really engaging, from the stories to the post. And it's authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sit up here asking me about cereal. You taking me back from a cereal car. You taking me back from a chat, but you don't really see interviews like that. So you have creative questions, and, bro, just keep going. You got motion, bro. All y'all got motion, bro. Just keep going.
Man, I appreciate all that, brother. And one of the biggest things that I do want to leave y'all with, man, you can do nothing without a team. You can do nothing without God. Keep God first, your family second, your team third, man, and everything else will come together. I'm appreciative of being able to have my brother here with me. Of course, you will see work coming out and some things coming out of us working together.
We're gonna put that in the atmosphere, because the power of the tongue is real. So yes, let's speak that into existence.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
For sure, man. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. This has been another great episode. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button, man. Y'all give it up for my boy JMoody, the director the perfecter. You feel what I'm saying, man? We are over and out. Let's go.
For my brothers on Tubi, man, y'all go check it out.
Oh yeah, hey, y'all go watch that right now. I'm talking about not yesterday, but the day before. Go check out For My Brothers, because I guarantee you it's for you.